Okay, so very quick video on how to add a blanking plate to an EGR. This is a Mitsubishi L200 Series 4 B40 2005 to 2016 model. So to point a few things out, that there with those three little dots, that module's the EGR, and somewhere down in there is where we're going to be adding our blanking plate. So first, if we just remove the battery, that'll help us gain access down into there. So you want to take this off first, what holds the battery, and then your battery terminals. Move the battery out of the way and take this plastic cover off, and just remember which way around the cover went on. Makes life easier. Okay, so that's the battery out of the way, and this here is where we're going to be installing our blank plate. There's the EGR, comes down into this cooler and then back out through there. The reason I'm going to add the blanking plate here is because it's just the most simple place in the chain to slide the blanking plate in. So again, 12mm spanner, undo these two bolts. Don't take them out all the way, you just want to undo it enough so you can slide the blanking plate between here and the cooler, and then you just bolt it back together afterwards. There is a little gasket here, and it's best to have that gasket on the top side of the blanking plate. So slide the blanking plate underneath this gasket, gives you a better seal. So I've loosened these two nuts off, bolts, beg your pardon, 1, 2, and I've loosened them enough so I can slide my blanking plate in there. Now, I've made this blanking plate myself. The one I bought off eBay was the right size, but it had a hole in the centre. That's not what I wanted, so I used that just to make my own plate out of a bit of thin bit of galvanised steel I had lying around. So it's going to be hard with one hand, but you essentially just slide that into there, like so, all the way in. And job's a good one. That's blanked off. When I put the camera down, I will just slide that in a bit more. I'll show you the one that I bought off eBay. Looks like this. I've already fitted it actually, that's why it's got oil on it already. Just took it for a drive as a test. I will add a link in the description below to where to find these ones, the one without the hole. So yeah, it's as simple as that. Now all I have to do is tighten those two bolts back up nice and tight to create a good seal, put the battery back on, fire the old girl up and take her for a spin.